Students, now let us take an example to clarify the working of an AGV. So this would be based on the analytical model which we have discussed in our previous session. So for an automated guided vehicle example, let us take a situation for it. The proposed AGV system for a manufacturing unit must be capable of making 80 delivery per hour. That is the requirement. We propose that, for example, the process of selecting the material handling equipment is done. And we know that we are going for an AGV system, a programmable material handling equipment for a manufacturing unit, and the desired deliveries per hour are 80. The type of AGV selected for this application has a velocity of 50 meters per second. So this is the speed of the estimated speed of the AGV which is being selected. Based on the current facility layout, the average loaded travel time will be 150 meters. So on the average, in my facility, what would be the average distance the AGV would travel when it is loaded? It would be 150 meters. Remember that it is the average distance. Distances कम और ज़्यादा भी हो सकते हैं. ये based on history, this is the average distance which the AGV might be traveling. And the average empty travel distance will be 100 meters. This is of course the empty travel, estimated empty travel time, distance. The total loading and unloading time will average about 1 minute. So the average time to load or unload the AGV is 1 minute. Assuming a traffic factor of 0.8, you should remember that what is the traffic factor which we denoted by F. That actually represents the inefficiencies. It also represented the traffic congestion. It also represented the routing or scheduling problems as well. Determine the number of AGVs required. So first of all, we will find T, that was the sum of your loading time plus your handling time plus your unloaded travel distance. So 150 divided by 50, that is for my loaded distance, because 50 would be representing 50 meters per second would be representing the velocity of my AGV, whereas 150 is the average loaded travel distance. My material handling time or my handling time for loading and unloading is 1. My unloaded average total distance is 100 meters divided by, of course, the velocity, which is 50 meters per second. So I get the time of 6 minutes. Now I can use this to find C, which is 8 here. Based on that C, I can find the number of AGVs from the formula which we have discussed in our previous session. So that would be 80 divided by 8 here. 8 is C here. So my total required 80 is what? 80 is the number of deliveries per hour required, represented by T, I believe. And we will divide it by C, so we require 10 AGVs for the current facility. Students, we have seen the application of the analytical model for the automated guided vehicle, and the important aspect would be for your current existing facility, whether it's manufacturing or a warehouse or some distribution center, how many AGVs you require. And of course, it depends upon the travel time, when AGV would be loaded or when it is unloaded, and of course your handling time as well. Thank you.